exactly what is a bad poem and what's a good poem. I'm Nancy. I'm a creativity and anti-perfectionism coach who is all about helping you get out of your own way so you can get unstuck and create the things you love. And for the last 2 weeks, roughly, I have been writing a bad poem every day, 30 bad poems in 30 days. It has been a really interesting adventure so far, which you can see if you go back and check them out. But one of the most interesting things about this is the response from people who are watching. And there is one person on YouTube who has left a couple of comments that basically are, "I hate it, well done." And they always crack me up because, of course, what is a well done bad poem, right? If it's a terrible poem, you did well. It really does mess with your head. And they left another one and it says, "Yeah, good job. It's a pretty bad poem. Isn't it funny how a terrible bad poem is good and a great bad poem is bad?" And I looked at that and what's really fascinating to me is that it captures exactly how I have been feeling about this, but hadn't yet put words to, which is when you deliberately do something badly for a period of time, and we're only right about halfway through my 30 days, your whole sense of what's good and bad starts to shift. Like, is my bad poem actually a bad poem? Is it a good poem? How can I really tell the difference? Especially if it's flowing, if things are coming to me. And I mean, I am not setting out here to win a Nobel Prize for literature. So there is that whole high expectation out of the way. But, good and bad in art are so incredibly subjective. And I think we tend to forget that, especially in the age of social media where everybody is judging everything by perfection, which doesn't even really exist. So I am kind of at the point where I kind of don't care if it's bad or if it's good. And maybe that is where success really starts to come into the process of intentionally doing something badly. Because, of course, we have to define what success is. But I think creating without worrying about whether something is good or bad is really the optimal place to be. It's just that it takes a lot of us a lot to get there because we have been programmed so successfully in our culture with this idea of doing things perfectly and that doing them badly is not acceptable. So I find that interesting. I hope it'll give you something to chew on a little bit too and be a little bit more willing to not care if your work is good or bad in the moment and see what you get on the other side.